Of Greenwood County this year, 6 people, including 2 kids, are dead in what appears to be a murder-suicide.
This all started in a home here off of Callison Highway last night around 6 o'clock. Investigators worked into the night trying to figure out what happened. Ashley Daly is live there this morning. She's been there overnight. And Ashley, obviously, this is hitting this community very hard.
Yeah, Lauren, I think that's the best word really to describe it, is tragic. And the whole situation has left a lot of unanswered questions this morning. Of course, the biggest being why. Now, if you take a look, the scene is totally clear. You can see the tape still up. Now, it's been this way since about 4:30 when SLED investigators left this scene. But this is very much an active investigation. According to the Greenwood County Sheriff's Office, a call came into 911 just before 6 Tuesday evening. The male caller asked to have a deputy sent to his house on Callison Highway, this house I should say, because he was thinking of hurting himself. Then they say he just hung up. Then a second call to 911, this time from a neighbor. She said 4 children showed up saying they fled the home and that a shot had been fired. Deputies and SWAT arrived a short time later only to find all 6 people in the home, 4 adults, including the alleged shooter, and 2 children between the ages of 9 and 11, all shot to death.
It's a situation that just takes your heart. I mean, it's sad. It's horrific. You have to feel your heart has to go out to every one of the family members and everyone involved. You know, at some point we have, not in a law enforcement capacity, but at some point we know all these individuals.
The sheriff did go on to say that these victims do have relatives that live in the area, and he also mentioned that they are pretty well known among the community here. So, of course, a very tragic day. The sheriff also tells us the alleged shooter does have a prior record, and at this time they believe this to have been a domestic situation between the shooter and his girlfriend. Now, Lauren and Ben, something I do want to mention as well, we did speak to another neighbor here, and something interesting about those 2 kids that were able to run next door. Well, the neighbor says those were actually the neighbor's kids, and that what he heard was that the alleged shooter told them to get going, go home, and then of course that's when they ran home and their mother dialed 911. Of course, we haven't confirmed that yet this morning, but something else as well, we're not releasing any of the identities of these victims just yet. We're waiting on the coroner to do so, which we are expecting this morning. Also, we're expecting an update from the sheriff as well. So just a reminder to everyone to stick with FoxCarolina.com later today for updates. Yeah, this has a whole lot of people talking, which can occasionally lead to a lot of misinformation. So the second we get more facts from investigators, we will let you know. Ashley, thanks again. We appreciate it. Well, today, the Reverend Jesse Jackson will speak at Furman University. Jackson will talk about keeping hope alive, commemorating the 50th anniversary of the Civil Rights Movement. The event is free and open to the public. It starts at 7 o'clock.